Hi, welcome again to our new English class. So, today we are going to learn about an interesting topic. So, I'm going to access to Seduca. So, I'm going to access to the activity that made us and joined us today. So, activities from the teacher, and as you can see. So I've extended the activity about present perfect tense and interview about listening skills until next 13. Okay, next Friday. Now, the next activity is about perfect modal verbs. The deadline is tomorrow. I'm recording this video. Today is Tuesday 10th. So I'm going to enter to the activity and the descriptions. So look this video first. Let's watch this video. I've downloaded this video here, and let's learn about this topic.
Hi guys, I'm Arnell from Arnell's Everyday English, and today we're looking at could have, may have, might have, must have, should have, and would have.
Okay, let me talk about it. Could have, pudo haber, para situaciones hipotéticas. Hypothetic, um, so thoughts. Could have, pudo haber. May have, probablemente haya, quizá. May or might have dan exactamente lo mismo. Probabilidad, tal vez haya. Must have, debió haber. Should have, debió haber. ¿Cuál es la diferencia entre must? Es algo de lo cual estoy seguro, debió haber sido así. Should have, debió haber, como consejo. Por ejemplo, una persona no habló lo suficientemente alto en la reunión, no alcancé a escucharla. Should have, debió haber hablado un poco más fuerte. So he should have spoken louder. Okay. Y por último, and the last one, would have. Would have. Habría. Would have. Would have. Habría. Okay. Habría. Okay. Let's learn about
I
those
know,
perfect
all of this looks
verbs.
a bit overwhelming, but today we're going to do it and
Overwhelming. And she says, so I know those perfect modal verbs looks overwhelming. So parece ser como algo devastador, arrollador. Overwhelming. So please look at the word reference. This word, overwhelming.
Overwhelming.
Or in English,
Overwhelming.
overwhelming. So arrollador, apabullante, aplastante. Claro, ella dice se ve como overwhelming.
bite-sized pieces. First, we're going to look at could have, may have, and might have together. We're going to see the connection with must have. Then we have should have, and finally would have.
Small pieces. So she said the first part is included could have, may have, might have, and then the connection about must have and should have, and finally would have.
What we also need to do is look at something very important. Pronunciation. Native speakers get really lazy when they use these. So at the end of the lesson, I'm going to take a couple of minutes to show you how to be really lazy too. First things first. Could, may, might, must, should, and would.
Okay, so it's a good idea, in my opinion, to practice first the modal verb could, may, might, must, should, and would. Please repeat after me. Could, may, might, must, should, and would. Now using have, could have, may have, might have, must have, should have, would have.
Are what we call modal verbs.
Modal verbs.
Modal verbs have so many different uses, and it's really important to remember that throughout today's lesson. Because today we are specifically looking at past modals. These modals plus have plus the past participle. What's the past participle? Let's do a little review. Walk, walked, walked. That verb number 3 is the past participle. Swim, swam, swum.
Remember, we have two kinds of verbs. Regular verbs like walk, and just you need to add ed for the past. And the past simple past and past participle is the same way. Walk, walked, walked. Easy, right? But we also have irregular verbs. For example, swim, the past swam, and the past participle swim, 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 swim. So every sentence, every time, yeah, it's different. The infinitive, the past sentence, and the past participle. Every sentence in the verb is present, past, and past participle is so different, right? The tense, the simple tense, swim, the past tense, swim, and the past participle, swim.
Swum is my past participle. So in today's lesson, if I say past participle or verb 3, you know I mean this form there.
Okay, she said, think about swim is the first, swam is the second, and think about the past participle like a third. Or if you are using a verb that is a regular verb, so think about the third, that is the same that the second. So
Could have, may have, might have. Past possibility, I am guessing. I don't have all the information. We see my timeline. There's a past and the present. Where's Julie? She could have gone home. I mean, it's 6 o'clock. She might have gone home. She may have gone home.
okay, so the question is, where is Julie? ¿Dónde está Julie? And we have here the modal verb could, may, might, plus have. It's so important. When you are using a modal verb like could, might, may, should, okay? So every subject is gonna use have. But I learned that the present perfect tense, so he should use has. Yes, this is in the present perfect. But when you are using a perfect modal verb like could, may, might, should, so all of them gonna use have. I could have, you could have, she could have, we could have, he could have, they could have. All of them use have. Plus the verb in the third form, the past participle. So we have here the subject, she, the modal verb could, the auxiliary have for the present perfect. So thus we call them perfect modals about the present perfect tense. Plus the verb in the third form. She could have gone home. She could have. So let's practice the pronunciation in a little while. She could have gone home. Pudo haber sido a casa. She might have gone home. Tal vez ha ido a casa. Or she may have gone home. O quizá se fue a casa.
This is a past possibility. I am guessing. I don't have all the information.
Past possibility. I'm guessing. So I'm not sure. it's a possibility, or I don't have all the information, so just I try to say a possibility, right?
Maybe Julie went to the bathroom. Maybe she went out to grab some dinner and she'll be back. I'm not sure. You can see here, even though my subject is she, I still use have. She could have gone home. We would never say she could has gone home. Where's my shopping bag? I could have left it in the cafe. I might have left it in the cafe. I may have left it in the cafe.
Okay, now we have another good example here. Where is my shopping bag? Because it's not near to me. I could have left in the coffee. Pude haberla dejado en el café. I might have left in the café. Tal vez la haya dejado. Or I may, quizá, la haya dejado en el café.
This is a past possibility. I am guessing. I don't have all the information. Maybe I left my bag on the bus. Maybe my husband took it home with him. I'm not really sure. So what's the difference between could, may, and might? When we are speaking about past possibility, you can use these interchangeably. Some
Interchangeably. Puedes intercambiarlos cuando hables de posibilidades. Sí, pero sabes, yo podría decirte que cuando uses could, lo usas más en situaciones hipotéticas. Ejemplo, tú no sabes nadar, pero te metiste a la alberca a nadar. Ya saliste de ahí, no te ahogaste, pero me encanta crear una situación hipotética de algo que pudo haber pasado. Y lo que pudo haber pasado es que no sabes nadar y pudiste haberte ahogado. So you swam in the swimming pool, but it was wrong in my opinion because you could have drowned. You could have drowned and you could have died. Okay? So the most of the time we use could for hypothetic. For hypothetic. May or might para posibilidades, es cierto. No recuerdo dónde dejé mi cartera. Tal vez la haya dejado en mi casa. So right now I'm at work. I'm at my office. I don't have my wallet. So I say I could have left. Remember the past participle? I could have left my wallet home. I'm not sure. It's a possibility. So, you got it?
people say may is a bit more formal. Some people say may is more, the possibility is a bit higher, but really don't worry about that difference. Use these three freely. Great. So you know, she could, might, may have gone home. You know this is a past possibility, and you can use these in the same.
Okay, it's important to be clear so that you're not going to use could, may, might at the same time. No. So you're able to use could or may or might. Use them freely. Okay? But just one. Just one. And in a sentence, just use could, may, or might. Plus have, and then the past participle and complement. So she could have gone home. She might have gone home. She might have gone
Same way. If we want to speak about something where we had the option, but we chose not to do something, you can use could. I could have gone to a hair salon, but I decided to cut my hair myself. To say,
good example. So this was an option. So go to the hair salon, but so you took the decision. You so you made decision and you chose get a haircut yourself. So the I could have gone to the hair salon, yeah, but I decided to cut my hair myself, get a haircut, but myself. Okay,
Some
let's
money.
continue.
We could have stayed longer, but I was getting a bit chilly, so we decided to go home.
Okay, let's learn about this expression. Chilly, chilly.
Chilly.
It means frío, helado, tener frío. Es ser distante. Chilly. Okay? Chilly. So we could have stayed longer, but I was getting. Let me play it here.
There was a past option, but we decided to do something different.
I'm getting a bit chilly. Oh man. So we decided to go home. Maybe you decided to go out to take dinner or so to go to take lunch in a restaurant, but the weather wasn't good. In fact, there was no sunny weather. Maybe like today was cold. So you decided, oh man, I'm starting to freeze. So you're getting a bit chilly. So you decided to go home. So we could have stayed longer. Podíamos quedarnos más tiempo, pero no, me empezó a dar frío y mejor decidimos irnos a casa.
Use could have or might have to say something didn't happen. Normally we use this structure to show relief. We are relieved something didn't happen. I am so glad my son was wearing his helmet.
Look at this. Maybe your son so used to use a motorcycle or the bicycle, right? And he suffered an accident, and you say, "Oh, I'm so glad my son was wearing his helmet." What could have happened?
He could have been really hurt.
Yeah, he could have been really hurt. Yeah, he suffered an accident, but thanks he was wearing his helmet, so the injury was not so really bad. So he could have been really hurt.
He might have been really hurt. In this case, we would not use may have. Okay, let's take a look at this line here. And let's have this question. Hey, do you know Hannah locked up last night? When I say locked up, it means lock up all the windows and doors before closing a business for the night. So in my example, this is one colleague speaking to another. I have actually happened, 100% fact. Yes, Hannah locked up last night. I was with her and I saw her do it.
Yeah, 100% happened. It happened. Yes, Hannah locked up last night.
I have didn't happen, 100% fact. No, Hannah didn't lock up.
Okay, if it didn't happen, it didn't happen. No, Hannah didn't look up.
We both left the office at 4,
Si lo hizo, no lo hizo.
and there were other people still working. Here in the middle, I have maybe happened.
Aquí en medio tenemos el quizá pasó.
Hannah,
Hannah may, might, or could have locked up last night. Tal vez haya cerrado.
may, might, could have locked up last night. I'm not sure. I left the office at 4, but there were still a few people working, including Hannah. Hannah must have locked up last night. I left the office at 4, and she was the last person there. Okay, now I have must have plus past participle. You can see on my line, must have is very close to 100%.
Now, when you decided to use must have, is near to 100%. Okay?
Fact. This is because
Y
I am
vamos a ver.
almost certain this happened. Hannah was the last person in the office, but I didn't see her do anything. My kids must have eaten the last slice of cake. My husband doesn't really like cake, so I'm pretty sure it was the kids.
A tu esposo no le gusta el pastel, así es que los únicos pues, son los niños. No está 100% segura o seguro, pero ellos debieron habérselo comido.
Carrie isn't here. She must have missed her flight. I can't think of any other reason she isn't here. Philip didn't answer my call. He must have been sleeping. It was 11 p.m., so there is a very high probability he was sleeping. In the negative, some things are different. May have, may not have. Might not have. Okay. Must have, mustn't have. Okay. Could have. Okay. Couldn't have. Impossible. You can see the position changes from maybe. Yes, can't have is another option. Remember, can't have plus past participle is okay, but we do not say can have plus past participle. Hannah could have locked up. Maybe. Hannah couldn't have locked up. She left work at 3. I really don't think this is possible. Okay, you have done an amazing job with could, may, might, and must have. One thing you can do to make this easier to remember is to write example sentences. Personal example sentences. This will make things easier to remember.
Yeah. So making your own examples, a personal example, is the best way to memorize them. Okay? So that's why I asked you, hey, send me a video, send me an audio about sentence using could have, might have, should have, okay? Must have, all the perfect modal verbs with your own example. So if you try to make a sentence using the new knowledge is the best way to improve and memorize all of them. Okay, let's continue.
Should have plus past participle. Expectation, regret. This is better.
Mm-hmm. So the most uses are expectation, regret, oh, me arrepiento, no, no debí haberlo hecho. This is better. Debió, debió haber sido mejor.
Pete should have landed by now. He should have landed 30 minutes ago. He should have called me.
Pete debió haber landed by now. What's the meaning of landed? Well, land. Land could be a noun. Yes. Tierra, terreno, suelo. También significa país, tierra. Aterrizar, aterrizar. Desembarcar, llegar, landed, llegar a tierra. Okay? So we have the example here.
These are things. Hi guys, I'm Arnell from. I didn't see her do any minutes ago. He should have.
For example, Pierre should have landed by now. Pete debió haber aterrizado justo ahora. Because the arrivals are at 3 o'clock. And now it's 3 o'clock. So Pete should have landed by now. So I'm going to wait for him. He should have landed 30 minutes ago because it's 3:30 or half past 3. He should have landed 30 minutes ago. But he should have called me Pero debió haberme llamado. He should have called me. Pero debió haberme llamado.
Called me. These are things I was expecting to happen. Now I'm waiting. I'm not really sure if he's landed or not.
I'm not sure about it. So it's just a thought that I have, a possibility. So he should have landed 30 minutes ago, but I'm not sure because he should have called me. Hey, Josue, so I've landed. So maybe I'm gonna take 20 minutes more. Please wait for me.
Regret.
Regret.
I sh-
Regret. Arrepentimiento. Oh, I should have studied English sooner. Debí haber estudiado inglés antes.
should have studied English sooner. A lot of students say this.
Yes.
I shouldn't have spoken to my mom like that.
I shouldn't have spoken to my mom like that. I shouldn't have spoken to my mom like that. So today, in the morning, so my mom and I, so we have a great discussing. So she yelled at me and I yelled at her. So we argue. Let's for this word. Argue.
Argue.
Argue. Or American.
Argue.
Argue. So my mom and I argued this morning. It's a regular verb. Argued this morning. I yelled at her. She yelled at me. Yell. Remember, we have this word.
Yell.
Gritar. Pero gritar de enojo, de coraje. Tenemos otra palabra para enojar, para gritar. Regularmente usamos gritar de alegría. Shout. Shout.
Shout.
Que es gritar de alegría. Tenemos para gritar de miedo. Scream.
Scream.
¿No? Un grito de miedo. Tenemos también el poder gritar de discusión. Yell. Gritar de alegría. Shout. Gritar de miedo. Scream. Gritar de enojo. Yell. Okay. If we look for this
A.
study and we use shout.
Shout.
Shout. Now we say cuando utilizamos shout at tiene sentido de reñir. También podemos usar el shout out or yell at. Yell at. Okay. Shout, yell, scream. Okay. Let's go back to the video. So I regret this word.
Regret.
Regret. So I'm rich.
Regret.
Regret. I regret. Regret.
Regret.
Regret. Or regret.
Regret.
Rich. Regret. So I regret. Regret. Me arrepiento. I shouldn't have spoken to my mom like that. Yes.
I was angry. This is better. I feel gross. Well, you shouldn't have eaten 8 donuts. What's better? Not eating 8 donuts is better than what you did. You're an hour late. You should have called me. Calling me is better than what you did.
Algo que es mejor. So, eat 8 donuts is not a good idea. You're gonna feel so full and maybe you have a stomachache. Well, you shouldn't eat 8 donuts. The reality is that you ate 8 donuts, but you shouldn't have eaten 8 donuts. Or you are an hour late. You should call me. So you didn't call me, and I was so worried about you. And you should have called me. So you made me feel desperate. So you make me feel nervous, uh, anxious. So please don't do that again. So you should call me. Okay? It's better.
What you didn't do, you didn't call me. They shouldn't have increased their prices. I think they lost a lot of customers.
Yeah, they shouldn't increase the prices. They're going to lose many customers because it's so expensive. Think about this bottle of water. It maybe cost regular price 15 pesos, but today they said that it cost 25, 10 pesos more. Yeah, they should have increased the price of this bottle of water, so nobody is gonna buy. By the way, I'm going to drink water. Okay, is it clear? Let me know. Send me a message through WhatsApp. Let me a comment on Sudoku. Okay, let's continue, please.
Here, what's better? Not increasing prices. In this structure here, this is better, it's kind of like you're giving past advice or possibly even criticism. You should have done something differently. Would have plus past participle. Hypothetical past. Hypothetical means not real, imaginary.
Unicorn.
Okay, the unicorn is a bit much, but you know what I mean. Not realistic. I would have gone to the gym this morning, but my back was hurting a little bit.
Okay, look at this. Please look at this. So I would have gone to the gym. Debí haber ido al gym esta mañana, pero mi espalda me estaba lastimando. Yo habría ido. ¿Qué es lo que hace would? Modifica al verbo haber a la terminación ia, habría. I would have gone to the gym this morning, but my back was hurting a bit. Yo habría ido al gym, sí lo habría hecho, pero mi espalda me dolía un poco.
Why is this hypothetical? Because in reality, I didn't go to the gym.
I didn't go to the gym.
I decided not to give my teacher the card I made.
Why not?
Why not? She would have loved it.
Yes.
This is hypothetical because
Le habría encantado. Hypothetical situation. So if you have given the card that you have made to the teacher, she would have loved it. Le habría encantado.
in reality, the child didn't give the card to his or her teacher.
Yes.
If he had given his teacher the card, she would have loved it.
Si él le hubiera dado a su maestro la carta, él le habría o a ella le habría encantado. Eso también es una condicional número 3, ¿verdad? Tenemos el pasado perfecto acompañado de un presente perfecto usando would. Conocemos esto como third conditional, la tercera condicional.
Some of you know this as a third conditional.
Yes.
Don't worry, today is not a lesson about third conditional.
Don't worry about it. But by the way, today is not the topic, but by the way, so let me know if you know the first, the zero conditional, the first, the second, and the third conditional. If you're not, maybe we are going to take an extra class at the ending of this second partial to explain the zero, first, second, and third conditional. Maybe the mixed conditional. It's gonna be a good idea. Okay, so please let me know if you have the knowledge about the conditionals. Zero, first, second, and third conditional, like this. He had given to his teacher the card, he would have loved it.
You don't need to know the third conditional to use would have plus past participle correctly. Let's do a few more examples together.
Okay.
I ordered a shirt online, but it had a hole in it, so I threw it away.
So I ordered a shirt online, but it had a hole, tenía un hoyo, ¿verdad? Ordené una playera, una camisa en internet, en línea, pero tenía un hoyo. So I threw it away. La tiré. You threw it away, la tiraste, but you would have returned it. You would have returned it. Pero la hubieras regresado.
You threw it away? I would have returned it. I am not you. This situation didn't really happen to me.
The pathetic is to take the shirt and take it back, but the reality is that you threw the t-shirt to the trash basket. Just for a hole, maybe sew the t-shirt would be a great idea.
It's so good you didn't tell Brian you used his car. He would have gone crazy.
Yes, it's a good thing you didn't tell Brian you use his car. The reality is that you use his car, and maybe you say, "Shh, please keep the secret. She has not got the information. Okay, please keep the secret." But the hypothetical situation is that he would have gone crazy. Se habría puesto loco. So, if he had known that you drove his car, he would have gone crazy.
You didn't tell Brian. In reality, nothing happened. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Let's keep going. We're on the home stretch now. Could have, may have, might have.
Now, an important topic. Ahora, una parte importante del tema. An important part of the topic. La pronunciación, chicos, es muy importante. Tal vez tú me has estado escuchando usar esta pronunciación de contracción. Nadie usa could have separado, o may have, or might have. Se usa junto. Ella lo va a explicar y es muy buena explicación, por eso elegí este video. So she's going to explain the pronunciation, and it's she's really a good teacher, so that's why I chose this video. So, but I would like to extend the explanation. Me gustaría extender esta explicación. ¿Qué sonido se queda del have? V, v, v. Como la V, así vibrada. V. Could have, could have, could have, may have, might have, should have, would have. ¿Ok? Ella lo va a explicar. ¿Qué pasa con los negativos? Couldn't have, may not have, might have. Ok. Podemos usar el negativo de may, ¿no? Porque estas son posibilidades. Por ejemplo, tal vez no haya. Might not have, might have not, may have not, could have not. Ok, vamos a escucharlo. Otra opción que la gente utiliza para hacer estas pronunciaciones es muy informal. En lugar de could have, could have, en lugar de esto tenemos coulda, 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 coulda. Vamos a escuchar, por favor, la explicación que ella nos da.
Must have, should have, would have. Okay, so we have these forms here. Throughout the lesson, I've been using the full form. Could have plus past participle, may have plus past participle. But in spoken English, we normally contract everything. Could have, may have, might have, must have, should have, would have.
Could have, might have, may have, might have, must have, should have, would have. So, escúchelo, practíquelo, porque es muy útil. Could have, might have, made of, must have, made of, might have, must have, should have, would have.
Do that a bit faster. Could have, may have,
Could've,
might have, must have, should have, would have.
One more again.
If you think that ooh sound is a little bit difficult, would have. I'll do that a bit faster.
Could have,
Could have, may have,
Could've,
might have, must have, should have, would have. If you think that ooh sound is a little bit
Si piensas que el v es un sonido difícil,
difficult, try to think about it like of, could have.
piensa como v, el of, could have. ¿Saben a mí qué sonido se me viene a la mente? You know, the sound that comes to my mind about this sound of v is like a phone. V, vibration. V, could have, made have, might have, must have, should have, would have. Lo estoy exagerando, obviamente. So I'm trying to stress a lot the pronunciation in order that you able to listen and try to imitate it.
May have, might have, must have, should have, would have. Just so you know, of is not correct. It's just the sound. We would never write could of. You know what?
She taught us that if v is difficult for you, think about of, could of, might have, made of, must have, should have, would have. Si quieres decirlo of, yo quitaría el of, ¿verdad? Porque no tampoco suena o, sino la F, ese sonido de F.
We are busy people. We don't even have time to say of sometimes. Let's get a bit lazier. Coulda, may'a, might'a, must'a, shoulda, woulda.
Y cuando creías que se volvía difícil, ahora se vuelve más difícil. Esto es difícil en cuestión de pronunciación porque la gente sí utiliza mucho esta expresión. Coulda, mighta, might have, must'a, shoulda, woulda. Escuchémoslo nuevamente.
Let's do that again, a little bit faster.
Coulda,
Coulda, may'a, might'a, must'a, shoulda, woulda.
mighta,
Just add that at the end and you know it's the really lazy contracted form of could have.
could have.
She could have gone home. She may have gone home. She might have gone home.
She might have.
She must have gone home.
She
should
should
have
have
gone home. She
would
would have gone home.
Vamos a ver estos ejemplos, muy buenos ejemplos. Y con la pronunciación, she could have gone home. Ella pudo ir a casa. She may have gone home. Ella tal vez ha ido a casa. She might have gone home. Tal vez se haya ido a casa. She might have gone home. Se debió haber ido a casa. She should have gone home. Ella debió haber ido a casa. Or she would have gone home. Ella, ¿verdad? Woulda, se habría ido a casa.
She should have gone home.
She
She would have gone
She
home.
would have gone home.
In the negative. Couldn't have.
¿Cómo lo hacemos en negativo? Could have. Escuchemos.
Mightn't have.
Might have.
Mustn't have.
Must have.
Shouldn't have. Wouldn't have.
Wouldn't have.
You can see I skipped may. We would never say mayn't of. That's very
May enough. So, ella se saltó may porque no hay la forma de hacer may en negativo.
unnatural, so you don't need to worry about that one.
Solamente aquellas formas que tenemos aquí. Could have, couldn't have, mightn't have, mustn't have, shouldn't have, wouldn't have.
You can see I skipped may. we would never say
We never say
mayn't of. That's
mayn't
very
have.
unnatural, so you don't need to worry about that one. There you go. We've looked at all of these modal verbs in the past with that have and verb number 3. So whenever you're watching a movie or you're reading a book, really listen out or look out for these forms. The more you see it, the more comfortable you'll feel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Leave me a couple of examples in the comments below. Personal examples. Easier to remember. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!
Okay. Thanks to the teacher. Good teacher. Good explanation. So this explanation is here, also here.
Hi guys, I'm Arnell from Arnell's Everyday English, and today we're looking.
Yeah. And then we say, hello there, students. I hope you're doing well. You must watch the video about perfect modals. So we have watched the video and we have extended the explanation. Number 2, after that, you must record a short video yourself. Record a short video. You have to create a sentence using could have, might have, made have, might have, must have, should have, would have, or could have, made have, might have, must have, should have, would have. Finally, you must click. So, if you realize, te das cuenta, if you realize, let me look for this word, realize, z sound.
Realize.
If you realize, si te das cuenta, si te percatas, if you realize, just I'm asking you record a short video using the perfect modal verbs, but not in negative form, just in affirmative form. Could have, might have, made have, and might have, must have, should have, would have. Okay? Finally, you must click in the link below to resolve the quiz. Okay, click on the. Okay, so I forget to. Wait a minute. You know how to say arrastrar? Okay, grab. You could say crap. Well, it means basura, mierda, sí, porquería, mierda, estupideces, chorradas, boludeces, huevadas. Okay, la porquería, cagarse, ensuciar, ¿verdad? But also we have grab. Okay. It's not grape, this is grab. Okay, sujetar, fascinar, enganchar, grip. So also we have the option to grab the link. Perfect modals, yes. Grab the link here. Could have, should have, would have exercise. So could have, should have, would have. Make the correct past modal form. Use could have, would have, should have, plus the past participle. Remember? Number 1, I buy bread, but I didn't know we need it. It's a past possibility. I could have, maybe. Could have. The past participle of buy is bought. We check it, and yes, it is could have bought. Yo pude haber comprado pan, pero no sabía que necesitábamos. Number 2, past negative advice or regret using should. We should have, and invited. So we should have invited so many people to our party. I'm worried that we won't have enough room for everyone. Why not should? What's it wrong here? Past negative. 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 So you saying shouldn't? Yeah, because it's negative. Okay? So read the instruction in the brackets. Past advice. I should have started saving money years ago. Yeah, it's an advice. Number 4, we what? Well, the instruction, past willingness. ¿Sí? El pasado que expresa willingness, ¿verdad? Esa voluntad, willingness. Let's look for voluntad, buena disposición, willingness.
Willingness.
Willingness. So you at the restaurant, but we couldn't get a baby sister. Could have, should have, or would have. We would have joined you. Joined, past participle. Check it. And yes. Well, there are 20. Let me look for here. Click your free tense. No, I don't want it. 25. I'm gonna do the first 10. Okay, the first 10. So it's not like I'm lazy. So that's why you're able to learn the same time with me. But you must do those exercises in order to improve your English skills. Okay, so past negative, possibly, possibility. The only possibility could have, should have, would have. Possibility. The weather could have, could have been. Any words? Okay. If we change the could not for couldn't, and this for been, check it. Or maybe we say could and not. It's the same idea. Yes. Could have, couldn't been. So, by the way, when you are doing this kind of exercises, sometimes you are going to use the contraction and sometimes you won't. But when you are referring a certification, an international certification like TOEFL or TOEIC or a certification at Cambridge, let's learn about Cambridge English certification. Yes, let's learn about the certification from Cambridge. It's so different, and it's this certification are vitality. What's the meaning of vitality? Fuerza, vigor, vitalidad. Yes, but vitalicia or vitalicio. What's the meaning of this one? For lifelong. For lifelong.
Lifelong.
It's a bridge, lifelong. Para toda la vida. So those kind of certification are lifelong. Okay? Lifelong. Cambridge certification. So you're able to test your English, by the way, this in this page. So in order you know the CFR. Remember? El Marco Común Europeo, the common reference on English. Yes, and You're able to do the ILE starters, movers, fires, cat, pet. Look at the level. FCE. So, in my opinion, you are in the level of B1 pet. You're able to do the pet or the cat or maybe the FCE, the CAE, CPE, BEC, Business Preliminary, Business Vantage is level B2, and Business Higher, BEC Higher, BC. So I have this level, okay? So I have a long life certification from Cambridge, and also I've made TOEFL and TOEIC, and they are so different. So TOEFL is more for students, and TOEIC is just for the business, for the in a job position. You're applying for a job position, you are going to need TOEIC, but Cambridge obviously is the best way to get an examination about your English level, and so we have learned all the different levels. Okay, number 6, I pass negative possibility. A possibility. What's a possibility? Should have? No. Would have? Or could have? But this is past negative. I could not, or couldn't, I couldn't, and the verb arrive, but this is past participle. It's a regular verb. I could have arrived on time, even I'd left earlier. There were dreadful traffic jams all the way. Look at this. Dice, yo pude haber llegado a tiempo, incluso si... Esta es la contracción de would. O es la contracción de had. Si fuera la de would, no tendríamos que escribir nuestro verbo en forma base, live. Entonces la contracción de el habría. Posibilidad. Yo habría. No pude haber, sino habría. Tercera condicional. I wouldn't arrive on time, even if I'd left earlier. No habría podido llegar temprano, incluso si hubiera salido antes. Hay un tráfico espantoso todo el camino. Check it. What's the wrong here? I would have an apostrophe T. Check it. What's the wrong here? Please, I did this kind of wrongs because I got so these mistakes, because I would like that you thought about what's the problem about it. I wouldn't arrive on time. So past negative possibility. Possibility. Okay, possibility. If we use could, yeah, possibility. Hypothetical situation. Hypothetical. Hypothetical. So we have here
Hypothetical.
hypothetical, and US
Hypothetical.
hypothetical. Look, different.
Hypothetical.
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 Hypothetical situation. I prefer to use the bridge. Hypothetical. Number 7. They, look, has possibility. Possibility. The football match, but John hurt his ankle. Win, won, won. Right? They think about it. Could, would, or should. If we use would, have, won. Look at this. Possibility. And if we use could, yes, possibility is the magic word. Okay. Amanda has willingness. Amanda would have finish is a regular verb, finished the work, but she fell ill and had to go home. Ill, enferma, right? Ill, enfermo. We have sick. Sick is so American, huh? Sick is so American. Oh, my battery is going down. Okay, let me connect the computer. But please return to the exercise here. What do you think? Is it correct? Amanda would have finished the work, but she felt ill and had to go home. It's okay? It's something that we should change? No, it's okay. Lucy, pass, advise, the magic word for should, or great. Lucy, earlier she missed her flight. Lucy should have, leave is irregular verb, left, earlier. Okay, look at this. Should have left, because it's an advice. Advice is the magic word that called the should. Okay, and the last one, huh? Remember I said, just we are going to resolve the thing. So we, past negative possibility. We couldn't have finished the game, even if with 1 and 2. It was raining very hard and we have to stop past negative possibility. And then I would like to go there, and the video must be sent through WhatsApp. Okay. Please, when you send your video, send the video and your full name, your name and your last name and your surname, because sometimes you send me the video, I'm trying to watch a picture from you on Seduca, but so you have attached a photo from many years ago and now you are different. Okay, nowadays, or current, actually current, nowadays. Okay, so different words to say. Hoy en día. So mandan fotos, ¿verdad? Aquí en Seduca de hace muchos años, no sé. Y luego cuando mandan el video no los logro reconocer porque son de hace muchos años. Y comparado digo, ¿cómo se llama él? ¿Quién es él? Please write your full name. The video must send through WhatsApp, and the goal obtained on the quiz must be added through Seduca. So when you finish your test, you are going to click here about your goal. Okay, remember you have to answer all of them, and then you're able to watch your goal. Okay, please take this short screen and touch this on audit through Seduca. So the goal you obtain and your video. Okay, please. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Remember, the deadline for this activity is until tomorrow. Tomorrow is the deadline. 11 or 11:30. Okay? Have a nice day and see you soon. Bye-bye.